All right, good evening. I'm coming very late, but I think it was necessary for me to still do this tonight. For those that are not able to make it, you can always find the video afterwards. But we have a lot of things to talk about, and I have a long way to go. That not doing this will not be a good one for me tonight because of the fact that I need to cover all I have to talk about on time so I can move to the next topic I have on my agenda as far as this area is concerned. So sorry for coming late, but all the same, I know some people will probably be able to join later. And if you're not able to join, that's fine. I have the video online for those that will be able to join us today, and then for those that will get to see it tomorrow. I was talking about products in the afternoon. Remember, we are looking at starting and managing export business. Today we are looking at part 14. This is like the 14th episode. Starting and managing export business, and I'm looking at garlic, ginger, and pepper. Garlic, ginger, and pepper. In the afternoon, I talked about raw cashew nut. Now I'm talking about spices. So we have spices, mixed spices, different spices together, mixed spices, different one together. Just imagine any spice you have. They can be put together. Some will have what is called Cameroon pepper. We have suya spice. That's like combination of different things together. Some will have the ginger, like we have it, the pepper, the garlic, cinnamon, different spices together. Then garlic flakes. Garlic flakes. Not just garlic alone, but garlic flakes. Then crushed spices or in chips form. In chips form. Then we have soya beans. Please remember what we are trying to do. Remember that we are trying to suggest products or items rather that are required, that we got the kind of value addition required for export. And the reason for saying this is because we're trying to emphasize the need for people to begin to add value. And we're talking about the fact that adding value is of more value to us. Adding value is more valuable. Adding value is a lot better for us. Adding value will help us to be able to create jobs. Adding value will help us to be able to do what we need to do to grow this economy. And that no matter what the West is saying, when they talk about us doing commodity, they have ulterior motive. They have ulterior motive. Of course, they don't love us. Whatever it is they do for us is actually for themselves. And I can't blame them for it at all. Why? They want to survive. They want to survive. They have aging population because a number of them are probably not getting married, and there's so much the new movement of gay rights and the like. And the challenge is that it's affecting the demography. And they are doing everything to ensure that they sustain themselves, sustain their economy. Some of them are thinking 40, 50, 100 years ahead. Imagine what the society will be and what they need to do at that time to survive. We must begin to think like that also. They will sell different things to us, and the reason why they are selling those ideas to us is just to get us. Sorry. Wow. The whole idea of suggesting that, hey, the whole idea of suggesting that is just to get us to begin to do things for them, produce raw material for them, not because of us. Oluwatoyin Ogunlewe, thank you very much for joining. Good evening and welcome. It's not for us, it's for them. So whenever they are doing it, they have their ulterior motive. Understand, and I can't blame them. Like I said, their country must come first. It's a fight for survival in the world. They will do everything for them to survive. If we refuse to do, we can't blame them at all. We can't blame them at all. Soya beans is the next one. Roasted soya bean snack. I'm trying to see if I can get the picture here. Roasted soya bean snack. You know, there's some snacks I see outside this country, and I noticed that it's not interesting that those that are creative with this product are not the one that are naturally endowed with the product. Those that are naturally endowed are not thinking of how to be creative. I don't know how to express this. Yeah, I hope it's clear enough. I hope it's clear enough. Let me move my... All right. That is soya beans. Can you see? If you see that little window there, you see the soya beans. It's called soya savory. Let me check. Savory roasted soya. Yeah. Savory roasted soya. So it's like roasting soya beans. Roasting soya beans. And then selling it that way. Soya beans is a big one in our society that we have not come to terms to. You know, every time I have cause to talk about soya beans, it gets me excited. It gets me excited because Nigeria is producing soya beans. Nigeria does not seem to realize what soya beans is to our world. Soya beans is literally replacing a number of hydrocarbon products, a number of products based on crude, literally. Such that there is a body in the US that the only thing they look at is these soya beans. And they are doing everything possible to maximize the usage of soya beans. They're doing everything possible. They're doing everything possible to maximize the usage of soya beans. And this is very important. This is extremely, extremely important for us to know of the usage of soya beans and the impact soya beans will have in our world many years to come. And the reason why soya beans is becoming more important is there is so much talk about renewable energy. There is so much talk about degradable raw materials, such that at the end of the day, most things that we produce using hydrocarbon or products that are not biodegradable, we can begin to produce them with plant-based raw materials, achieve the same or even better result, and save our environment. So nowadays, Nowadays, it is becoming extremely, extremely important for us to consider this. Remember, I said these guys think many years ahead. So before they get hit with the issues of climate change, before they get hit with the issue of rising sea level, before they get hit with the issue, a lot of issue around, such that people are saying we don't want to use fossil fuel again. Some people are already finding alternative, such that many years to come we will still be using, in quote, fossil fuel related derivatives, but they are not going to be based on fossil fuel as raw materials, but they are going to be based on plant or biological based raw materials. So that when those things, when you finish using them, they can go back to the ground, they can decay, they can form manure, and they can be reused again in form of maybe growing another plant. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to underscore how vital and important a number of plants is to our world today. And this includes soybeans, this includes the like of corn. For when I look at a number of these products, even cassava, Nigeria is hugely blessed with their production, even though we've not maximized the usage. So roasted snack, then evaporated milk, soya beans milk. Remember I talked about the big four, if you were with me in the afternoon. Is it afternoon yesterday? The big four that are destroying our world, that are destroying our health, that are not making people to live in good health because we keep consuming them. And one of them is milk from animal. Like I said, the argument is that milk is meant for the children of the animal, not for human beings. There are protein in that milk that our body cannot digest. And because of that, when they accumulate in the body, it begins to cause sicknesses and diseases in the future. So a plant-based milk makes perfect sense. Evaporated milk, powdered milk, whole beans, selling the beans as whole. So soya beans. Then beans itself, bean snack, just where they roasted soya beans, they are roasting other beans also, but bigger beans. Then beans flour, then whole beans. Beans, bean snack, beans flour, and whole beans. Sorry, I need to drink water. Snack, beans flour, and whole beans. Let's look at the next one. Granite. Roasted granite in shell. Okay, let me show you this granite. You know, each time I see the way our people package granite, I ask myself, why are we not considering packaging in another way? Why are we doing it this way? It seems that we are used to this particular style. But this particular style that we use is not good for export, and I will explain the reason why very soon. This particular style is not good for export, and I will explain the reason why very soon. Right? Now, this is granite. Can you see that granite? Can you see that little window there? You see that little window there? The way this granite is packaged is a lot easier for this granite to be exported. Now, let me show you something. See the granite I showed you in the afternoon? If you export granite like this, this might lead to what Yoruba people will call gbese. Now, if I package my granite like the picture I showed you, if the weight, especially if I'm shipping by air, if the weight of that groundnut is 1,000 kg, and I might have groundnut worth, the total 100 kg, I can have groundnut worth maybe about 950 kg in that 1,000 kg gross weight. The net weight for groundnut can be 950 kg. But if I do it like this, the net weight of the groundnut might be 550 or 600. You know why? This is a glass. It's heavy. It's not a good packaging for export. Especially if I'm shipping by air. Even if I'm shipping by sea. You want to package in a way that you can maximize space, you can maximize weight. You can maximize space, you can maximize weight. Those are very important. So it becomes easier to carry, to arrange. I can put so many in one container at the same time, and I can also significantly reduce my pricing. Now, so what? But why must this thing be in bottle, sef? Who say it must be in bottle? Who say it must be in bottle? Look at the groundnut that have not been removed from shell. Look at groundnut that have not been removed from shell. I'm sure you love this. It's the same company. And see the way they are packaging groundnut. They are not putting it in the bottle of gin. They are not putting it in the bottle of gin. The way we do it today. See the way they are packaging groundnut. This is a very nice, awesome, and fantastic way to package groundnut. Not just the usual way, a better way of packaging groundnut. Like I said, the beauty of this way of packaging groundnut is that this way of packaging groundnut makes it a lot easier to carry, makes it a lot easier to transport. It helps me to maximize space and to maximize weight. It helps me to maximize space and to maximize weight. It helps me to maximize space and at the same time to maximize weight. So let's look at other groundnut. Now, another groundnut you can consider is similar to what we had before, if you remember. Another groundnut you can consider is similar to what we had before. You know what we had before now? That we discussed in the afternoon, where you have a mixture of different things together. Groundnut with fruits, fruit and nut mix. Groundnut with other nuts. Groundnut with other nuts. Groundnut with fruit, fruit and nut mix. Groundnut with other nuts. So you have coconut, groundnut, maybe tiger nut, all together. And like I said in the afternoon, that everybody is becoming more conscious of what they eat. So whatever it is you want to sell, you want it to be as natural as possible, or at least close to natural as much as possible. Or at least close to natural as much as possible. So we have groundnut. Then we have, roasted in shell, without shell, mixed nut, fruit nut mix, then groundnut cake and groundnut oil. 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 Then shea nut. Shea nut. Shea nut. You know, whenever I think of share nut, some things come to my mind. And here's one of the things that come to my mind. That if there is one area that Nigeria must take more seriously, is in the area of producing products that we have natural advantage in. The West will compete with you on products produced on your own soil because of the efficiency of production. But if there are products Nigeria has advantage in, what that does for us is, because of our inefficiency in production, orchestrated by the infrastructural deficit in our environment, we will still be reasonably profitable. We will still be reasonably profitable if we are exporting. We will still be reasonably profitable if we are exporting, because it's naturally endowed to us. So, for example, why should a shea butter product produced in the US, in Europe, be cheaper than my own shea butter product when shea nut is mainly grown in West Africa? Just like cocoa. Why? It doesn't make sense. We should be the one that have better advantage, opportunity in this area, and be able to export it to the world at a very good price. But you know what I found out? They buy the shea nut from us, or buy the shea butter from us, and produce the shea product at a price favorably competing with our own. From shea nut, you can have natural shea butter. From shea nut, you can have shea cream. From shea nut, you can have oil. And all these can be used for different range of cosmetic products. This can be used for different range of cosmetic product. And because they can be used for different range of cosmetic product, then it gives a huge advantage to the society. A very huge advantage for us. The next one is cocoa. Just like shea nut, cocoa also is mainly produced in West Africa. As a matter of fact, over 70% of cocoa exported in the world is from West Africa. But you know what? Majority of cocoa products in the world are cocoa products. That's final product of cocoa in the world are not from West Africa. Are not from West Africa. Even though cocoa product is from West, cocoa production is from West Africa, but if you look at those exporting value-added product of cocoa, it's not from West Africa. It's not from West Africa. The same mindset of not adding value. So what can we produce from cocoa? Cocoa butter, cocoa liquor, cocoa powder, cocoa cake, chocolate, and many other derivatives of cocoa. Cocoa powder, cocoa liquor, cocoa cake, chocolate, and many other derivatives. I'll round up this evening with hibiscus flower. The hibiscus flower. I'm trying to see if I have hibiscus tea in the office. I don't have it here. Hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flower. Another very interesting one for us, really. Hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flower is used to produce tea bags, is used to produce Zobo drink is spiced with ginger, is spiced with garlic in various tea-related products. Nigeria exports hibiscus to Mexico. I don't know if they even allow us to bring it in now, because for over a year they placed a ban on it because of pests in a hibiscus. My question is, why should we export hibiscus in the raw form to people? Why can't we, instead of exporting it in the raw form to people, why can't we just produce it here and then ship it out? Why? 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 The same problem, same challenge, same problem, same challenge, same issue. Anyway, that's why we're going through all this and having this conversation regularly, just to remind us of the fact that we can actually add value to this product, of the fact that we are only better when we add value to it, of the fact that we cannot keep exporting raw outside every now and then and expect our nation to develop, of the fact that we should begin to do business responsibly and have our nation in mind, of the fact that we can do better than we are doing right now. Each time I talk about this, my joy is that we can do it because some people are already doing it. Only that their effort is so small compared to what problem we are trying to solve. That's the challenge. But some people are already doing it. So it's not like nobody is doing it. Some people are already championing that cause. Only that many have to have the orientation and the mindset to do it. Many have to do that. But as it is right now, many are not doing it. 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 As it is right now, many are not doing it. But if we have that mindset, I can assure you that we will do a lot in this space. All right. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Delayemi Bo, and this is Import Export Platform Facebook Live from 3Thinkers Trade Academy. Please remember to like our YouTube channel. These videos are on YouTube. If you search my name on YouTube or search 3Thinkers on YouTube, you'll find some of these videos. You can always watch them also later on at your convenience. Remember to drop your comment. Remember to follow us. Remember to press your like button. Have a good evening. Bye for now, and thank you very much.